Envy's kind of pushed up, like they can't flood the right side, it's going to take him too long. They got to flood down the middle, and Classic just sitting here pre-aimed, and he's at least tagging that player up for players to go on the flank to get the easy kills. And just like that, Envy with a comfortable 251-58, I think it was, victory on Gibraltar.
So pretty much a 100-point victory over Epsilon. You saw every single player going positive. You saw positives on individuals up to about 8 or 9, I believe, but Hugh really stepped it up towards the end there. I think as he overtook Decimate on the Slaying side, but it doesn't matter. All that matters is they're picking up those wins. Yes, today's game is a little easier than yesterday, but I think a huge thing was what they said on the desk was, you know, Hugh and Classic, I think, were saying they've lost to FaZe so many times this year. They got that victory over them. Maybe, you know, a hurdle that they've not done before, and now they're going up against a European squad in Epsilon, and it seems like they're breezing through so far, but Hardpoint is maybe a preferred game mode here for Envy. Next up will be Search and Destroy.
And the Search and Destroy is interesting, because if you look back at Seattle, that was one of the kind of problems for this Envious roster. Like, their Hardpoint, phenomenal. They end up going like 9-1, I think it was, but their CTF and S&D, a little bit lackluster. Like, not terrible, but those were the clear-cut room for improvement for these two teams, or for this team, excuse me. Epsilon needs to improve on everything, but either way, though, you see Vortex gets taken down. Now Reedy's basically praying to get a kill, and Chino is just going to peek that man with the sniper and win it seemingly with ease. It's always cool to watch the snipers like die by the hands of other snipers, because you're just waiting for them to get the kill, and then all of a sudden they're dead, and it just happens instantly. But I guess you could say, as expected, Envy with the comfortable win, 6-3 on Saint-Marie Dumont.
Yeah, and a lot of credit does go to Hugh with those first bloods. A lot of the time he did get traded out, but when he didn't, that was pretty much a round guarantee for them. Epsilon, 0-2 down here. Nameless said you want miracles, you need some reverse sweeps, they need something. A map would be great just for confidence sake here. And I think yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, it was the CTF that they took on Flak Tower.
Yeah, they won 2-1 against whoever
Red.
they played. I got the decisions. Like, Vortex was waiting to get that sneak pull, but did nothing for 30 seconds. And Envy wasn't turning around to give up map control to go and hunt him down. They just hung out mid-map. And Epsilon actually wins those opening 2 gunfights. But if Vortex had timed it better to when the gunfights are going to come in, gets the flag right away, then he'll be able to get that teammate help. But he waited too long, and I just think it's the thing for Epsilon. They just don't know how to handle these situations, and they haven't really seemed to improve since the years like kind of started. But again, it's not an individual thing. They're just a little bit behind on figuring out how to play the game. And obviously Envy, on the flip side of things, they were doing it almost to perfection.
Well, there it is. Fist bumps all around and smiles all around for Envy. Definitely not the case for Epsilon. And the thing with Epsilon, you know, how they improve is a question we kind of throw around the green room a lot of the time. And, you know, what steps are necessary? It's really difficult. It is. And hopefully time will help them. Every game that they play here, even though they're getting 3-0, they're getting a lot of practice under their But still, number 6 in Madcat, he's been collecting all these points now for the squad. I'm wondering if anyone's working towards streaks. I'm wondering how close Madcat could be.
And remember when I was talking about Bance, you know, he was -8. Now he's just right around positive, or right around even, right? He's fought back, and you can tell in the scoreline, right? As soon as those subs step up, Splyce starts to win. They can get pushed out. They can get hill control for a guy like Madcat to get 2 minutes in the hill. But EG, they have early statue control. Just 23 more seconds needed. Splyce, they know they have to try and push these guys as Josh finds 2, but EG still with hill control, and there we go. They're able to break on 2 as Vance finds another.
Okay, so a big play there from Josh in fire. Splyce have control, but again, it's the opposite. A Pinchy's now going to come in from EG. It's all about these individual gunfights. Josh finds one, and now EG maybe on the back foot. There's 27 seconds left here on the statue. It needs to be contested, or Splyce are going to run away with it. This is looking good here.
No, it definitely is. They have a great setup, and you can see EG are a bit split off. They have 2 in barrel, 2 towards fire. What are they going to do? And it looks like they're trying to push down low. They just have to get in for a couple of seconds. 3 go down for Splyce. And now this is the big decision as Silly finds 2, because EG, they have rotation for that main street. Number 4, he's going to be so important for EG. That's Assault. Can he find any kills? He has Silly with him. Nades come in. It doesn't look like it. There we go. 3 go down for Splyce. EG should be able to take map number 1.
Oh, wow. Number 8 there, Jerd. He was close, but again, clutch after clutch for EG. I feel like the same as yesterday. Splyce, you felt almost had it towards the end. They came fighting back in Crane. They didn't necessarily get the score streaks that they needed potentially at the end, but those last couple of gunfights on Statue, it went down, they spawned towards back coal, and EG had that spawner, you know, towards that rotation, towards that main street. But again, such a close game. It goes in favor of EG this time. But a nice one to kick it off. Very close game.
No, definitely so, and that's the potential of both. I think that was the call, but they backed on up, and then Josh got caught by Inks. Oh my goodness.
Shots missed there from Bance.
Just a little bit, yeah.
Oh, he found himself behind the barrel. 4v2. That should have been tied to 3-3. Doesn't happen. We've given full control now to the squad of EG. As Splyce is in trouble. Bomb is going down too. Apathy is going to put that one down. I'm not sure even if he got the bomb plant there. As the kills came in, Splyce fall, and we're going to see EG tied up to Madcat. He needs to defend the bomb. I believe it's planted on the left-hand side, so he needs to find himself a position where he will be able to see the bomb. The problem is at a 1v1, 12 seconds, he's played it perfectly. The time is on his side. He'll lose the gunfight.
He close. Nope, doesn't have it. There we go. Splyce still alive.
And did EG obviously, did they lose the round 11 yesterday to Echo Fox? After going 5?
No, they won it.
Oh, they won it.
They were down 5-3.
Oh, okay. So it's absolutely nothing like yesterday, which was the point I was going to make. The complete reversal here as they lead. Josh and Jerd, they need to go big. They're going to find one planning. It doesn't connect, but the grenade will finish it off. Jerd, 1v2, 12 seconds. You can't let the bomb go down.
No, and he's going to be able to find him. Now he just has to play his life, right? He knows the pressure is going to be on. Finds Apathy.
Oh my god, he's challenged him. He needs to turn around. He's going to be caught out in EG. And Apathy is the one to close it out. Jerd there just a slither away from getting around the corner. A 1v2. He was stunned for a second. A little bit indecisive there, but...
Oh, yeah, he didn't know if Apathy was going to chase him, go to his right? So Jerd just tries to juke him, not able to do so. If Apathy doesn't hit those first couple of bullets, I think Jerd gets away with his life, right? So you have Jerd able to find this kill. You have 6 seconds left, knows the challenge is going to be in. So he sees Apathy backs on up. The reason he stops there is in case Apathy goes in. But right there, those couple of hit markers allows Apathy to finish that kill.
Yeah.
Ends up winning the game for EG.
And Jerd, it's kind of after the first kill when he takes out the bomb carrier. If he goes left, he probably wins the round. He goes right, he spots Apathy. Sometimes that is just Call of Duty time. And Jerd shaking his head, we saw throughout the series, and Map in particular. Bance shaking his head for reasons different to obviously Jerd. But at the end of the day, they have still lost 2 maps back-to-back. We're going into a CTF, which is where they started to gain some momentum against TK yesterday. But they're going to need a little bit more than that against EG.
No, they definitely are, right? When we're going to a London DOS capture the flag, that's where you have to have your subs, right? Guys like Jerd and Bance really get going. And it's a map where if that momentum is there, that's when you start a reverse sweep.
Okay, after this quick break, we're going to go to Splyce versus EG on the CTF. Will Splyce be able to bounce back? 0-2 down. Can they finish out the day? They've got another one at Game 5 here today. Guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with Capture the Flag. Welcome back to the CWL Pro League Day 2, Week 1 of Stage 2 here. Splyce taking on EG, and currently 0-2 down against the North American team here. EG and Splyce both on 0-1 currently in the standings. However, by the end of this game, at least one of them is going to come out with a victory. So far, so good for EG.
No, definitely so. I mean, they win that hardpoint. It was pretty close, right? Splyce fought right back into it. And then that search and destroy. It's almost the same story. They get a solid lead. Then Splyce were like, "Oh, we're going to do this." Then they don't end up doing it. There you go, 250 to 244, 6-4 in favor of EG. Up next, we have London Docks capture the flag. And Phil, we know how quick of a game mode this can be. You get a couple of dead, you can instantly be in your enemy's base.
Well, I'm excited to see London Docks CTF. We've seen a lot of your Ardent Forest, and talking of Ardent Forest, nothing to do with it is CWL Champs.
I'm so excited for CWL Champs.
So am I.
Make sure you get your tickets on sale now at mlg.com/CWL Champs.
CWL Champs here, I've been to a couple now. This time it's going to be in your local, obviously, of Columbus, Ohio. It's going to be a lot less traveling for me. However, it's going to be awesome. Both these teams are going to be there. Are you is the question. EG and Splyce going head-to-head right now. Are we going to see another 3-0, though, to start day 2?
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. We're on board with Silly. He's had a solid performance with Splyce. Already find 3 kills, and now it's on Silly to try and make a play. If he can win this gunfight, not able to do so. Flag is already at the middle of the map. This is what we were just talking about, Jerd. He's going to put this one on in. A great start from Splyce.
Okay, so 30 seconds, 1-0. This is what you need. This is where you want to get some momentum. Bance is currently 3-0. Madcat 2-0. Jerd has 1 and a flag to his name. So far, so good, but it is not this easy. We've seen things get out of hand. Silly trying to stop that. Will get a little bit windy there in the barrel building, but...
There's just one more player, though. Apathy overextended, hit through gate, and won a gunfight, but Bance, he's working on some streaks as well. Able to find a second. There we go. This is the Bance that we want on a 6 spree. Can't find the third.
Yeah. We're going into another hard point. You start to believe, you start to think, you know, Splyce can most definitely turn this series around, but we are going to end the CTF here as Splyce do take the victory, as a couple of kills will come in for Splyce, and that is all she wrote. The series now 2-1. We're not going to have a 3-0 sweep. However, it's starting to get a little bit like series number 1 of yesterday against TK.
Definitely so, and I love the way that Splyce played that whole stalemate situation, right? They made sure they had defenders on their flag. They usually only sent one guy right on a long flank. Madcat was the guy who found 2 with the flag. That was a huge play out of him. That basically takes down the EG members, makes it a 1v1 for Josh. He sneaks up on Apathy, wins that gunfight, and that gives them that 2-flag lead.
Okay, well, EG cannot throw this one away. If they do, they'll be the ones kicking themselves. They'll be the ones sat at 0-2 in the standings here. It's early on, but I was talking to Chance yesterday.
As Madcat finding kills, Jerd's hitting push top middle, and that should do it. As EG, they're going to spawn out. Maybe one more chance. I don't think so, Phil. We're going to go to a game number 5.
Oh, yes, we are. Madcat coming up clutch there as he picks up the all-important, I think, 6-kill streak at Castle Road. He unlocks the score streaks. He then finds himself another 6-kill streak. Yeah, and there it is, his play of the game.
A great play out of Madcat. You're frustrated, though, if you're EG. You are so frustrated because 2 or 3 times on both Castle Road and Fort Courtyard, even turret, right, Phil? Like, yeah, they had positioning. They had the setup.
And everything.
Yeah, he's 9-3 right now. He had a great Game 2 performance on Valkyrie. Bance is going on a quick flank. Do they try and call the glide bomb in? I was just saying, not anymore. I would say if Bance wins that one, they probably do. But now they're going to save that for a later round.
That's a beautiful shot from Assault there. Taking down Bance, and Madcat's going to fall as well. EG, all the momentum was taken away from them. Jerd's done a 1v3, now has a 1v4 on his hands, and he has to have a defuse in the mix as well. He's not shy. Oh my. Oh my! Stop it, Jerd! 1v4.
What?
Potential.
He's going to call it. I love it.
Oh my goodness. And he's right there. He's right in the middle. There's 21 seconds. His soul has gone down. 1v4. Defuse.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
A 1v3, a 1v4. What is going on, Phil?
I don't know, but I love the fact that he's like still defusing. Madcat stood up, shouting at him that he's had, just gassing him up to unbelievable levels. And Jerd, still no emotion.
So do you want
No
to
emotion.
learn how to throw a round away? EG will show you how. Holy smokes, 25 seconds left. Wait, why are you?
We've seen 3 clutches. I don't even know kind of how to summarize this anymore, or what should and what shouldn't happen. And that will be the end of Bance. We are going to see things a little closer here, but Splyce still within breathing distance of the finish line. And it's got to be nice, you know, to breathe a sigh of relief after, you know, picking up your first win in the league. We see teams, you know...
Well, and Splyce, man, like, everybody's talking about Red Reserve. Nobody's talking about Splyce anymore.
Flank that being Aches and Apathy, but it's all about Silly and Assault right now. First blood goes to Splyce. Silly goes down. Assault left in a very bad position. He finds one. Jerd finds another. 2v2. Bomb is still in the hands of Splyce. That's one thing they've got going, but wow, they're thinking both players are coming. And Aches, could he be the clutch factor? Could he find the double? And I love this play from him. He backs away. He waits for his teammate, and Apathy comes up clutch. We're going to game 5. We're going to round 11.
What
Splyce.
is going on, Phil?
I have no idea. Madcat battling it out. Assault, he's just sitting on the porch. There's one player. Oh, Josh is going to be caught out. That is not good news. However, Bance and Jerd answer back. 2v3. Ace finds the head of Madcat. Will not find the
He's
kill.
getting pushed by Bance. Bance is going to push him from the middle. There we go. So Bance gave up the flank, but he pushed through Fire Alley and found one. Then he's able to push Bance. There we go now. 1v3 for Apathy.
We've seen it before.
Yeah, why not? Let it happen again. Well, he gets shot up. Madcat has his alley. And that bomb is going down.
This is not good news for EG. As Apathy now has to continue his 5-kill streak, by the way. Just want to point that one out. He's going to get in. Not going to find even the first kill. Splyce getting hyped up. Josh, clearly a lot of weight lifted off his shoulders. Joined the team. They were close to throwing a 5-3 lead away there. But again, I want to give a lot of credit to Jerd's 1v4. We saw a 1v2 from Aches. Oh, Jerd with a 1v3 as well. It was, okay, Jerd, well done. Congratulations. However, even though Splyce have just, you know, completed that, got their first victory, I want to flip the tables. EG, back-to-back Game 5 losses. You said about Gibraltar, they could have ended it there. They kind of threw a lot of rounds, you know, we're crediting Jerd, but they threw away a 3v1, a 4v1.
Yep.
Oh.
Points remaining, well, 11 to close this map 1 out.
No, exactly that. That's what we were talking about. This team has so much talent. That's why they've won 2 championships this year. It's just you're going to need Enable at times, right? When the time calls, you know, when you're playing great teams like Rise or Optic Gaming, Luminosity, you need all 4 of those players to step up. So right now, Red Reserve, they finally get over 100 points. They don't get a 100-point club, but TK just 7 points away from locking up game 1.
Yeah, they just have so much time to play with. They don't even need to fight for this 15 seconds, but they're going to do exactly that. Enable fighting inside the hard point. He's got his teammate behind him. They're picking up the kills, and they're going to close this map out right here, right now. 250 to roughly 105. A very dominating victory
Look at that
Caliber
smile,
to
man.
finish. Yeah, he's just chilling. He's like, boys, thanks for the hard carry. I appreciate it. You see Kenny here with the bronze star. Just mowing players down while he's inside the barrel building hardpoint. A convincing win for TK in map 1.
Oh, it definitely was. A much better start than yesterday in their hard points, right? It was time and time again where they found themselves in a very big deficit, a very big hole, and then they win a couple of hard points, you know, and that's always great to see, but you don't want to put that stress on yourself.
Yeah.
You want to come out hot, right, like they did in game number 1. A solid performance on London Dosh.
They find themselves on defense. Yeah, here's that mid-aggression. Exactly what we were talking about highlighting coming into this matchup. Red Reserve giving up mid control, but nobody from TK taking advantage of it just yet.
And Kenny's trying to do the same thing that Joe did. They may think there's still a player in that A site on Red Reserve, but there's nothing. All of Red
What's
have
the bomb
given up
doing?
eight.
What's the bomb carrier doing? Why is the bomb carrier not in the bomb site? Why are you not planting the bomb? Your 2 teammates have complete control of the site.
And that was Enable, wasn't it? And that's what we just talked about. It's just those small little decisions that he makes right there that puts his team in a tough spot. 0-5 from him. Doesn't get that plan off.
That completely changes how this round is now played out.
Yeah,
Red Reserve, I'm not sure they should know that the bomb is down because there is a sound cue. And now this forces TK to push out of the bomb site, and Red are just going to wait for them. Rated, trying to find the kill. He will. All down to accuracy, even though he's now got the bomb in his control. Gets the trade kill. Should get swarmed in here momentarily as Scraps just waiting for Zero to set up, and there you go. That round, for me, all boils down to an
As well. So this is a 4v2. Now it's down to a 1v2 for Scraps.
Pharaoh, machine pistol, he's got 2 bullets. Oh no, Scraps finds the kill. Okay, there's a Shay kill coming in, the Codcaster ammo thing. Dumb.
Gets first blooded, so now this is so tough. Now it's a 4v1. Scraps going for the ace. He's 12-3, by the way. There we go. Red Reserve win this one 6-3.
Let's watch this one again. It was going to be the Bronze Star, and you see Red Reserve just handling business in that search and destroy as Joe finishes the final kill there onto Kenny. You pointed out Scraps. He was the lead slayer in the hard point for Red Reserve, and he follows it up here in the search and destroy as Red now tie the series 1-1.
Yeah, great game out of them. It just felt like TK, every single defense, they were like, all right, they're going to hit B this time. They're going to hit B this time. And Red Reserve just kept going A. They were just walking all over them.
I mean, to be fair, it can't be all on his shoulders to do all the slaying. I mean, look at Joe. Look at Zero. These are guys that when they're on point, they have such a huge impact on the game. Enable's going to get some streaks as the game winds up taking on down. It's a very convincing capture the flag win for TK as they retake the lead in the series. They go up 2-1 in map count. And really quickly, I want to talk about accuracy. The thing is, Flak Tower CTF, typically we see 4 SMGs be played. But because TK gets such an early lead, they can afford to bring in that assault rifle, and he just plays for control. He looks to control top window, and he just pre-aims everything on the map. You pointed it out perfectly. Just looking to catch these players on Red Reserve coming off sprint. And he just mowed them down. He finishes with over 30 kills in a CTF game.
And typically we see ARs sort of struggle on this map, right? Because there's so many engagement that are so close quarters. Like if the enemy is winning their one-on-one gunfights with subs, they put you in such a tough position.
It's one, that's Enable. The hill control in favor of Red Reserve. Now they only need 10 more seconds to close this out.
Yep, a great hold, and this should be it. I think we're gonna head to another game 5 as Red Reserve Zero and Scraps and Co start to heat up. And this is what we talked about, right? You win that search and destroy, you get an opportunity to play the hardpoint map that you picked. And this is the reason why they picked it. They looked so good from start to finish. And we're gonna go to a USS Texas.
Absolutely, and it was a complete team effort from the members on Red Reserve. We called out, well, I called out Rated maybe a little bit at the beginning of the map. Yeah. He started 1-8, but he completely turned it around, and you definitely felt his presence towards the later stage of the game. But Zero was the man of the hour for me. When he goes on that spree, was around +8 on that time. It's good to see him finding a groove here in the series. And just like you were saying, game 5, baby, over to USS Texas.
Yeah, definitely so. And I think as well, too, right? You're Scraps on a new team. Scraps is typically a pretty loud guy. When he gets 2 to 3 kills, he's usually loud, and we haven't heard that yet. Zero gets a couple of kills, he starts screaming. Scraps and's like, all right, okay. Kenny just trying to get out alive. You can see the way he's moving.
And that's a huge kill.
Scraps, yep.
Huge kill. No further streaks earned from Scraps in a round where you use the glide bomb. I don't think there's any way Zero's going to win this with less than now 20 seconds remaining. His spot's been given up. TK swarm in, they take him out, and it's still a possibility.
And I don't think they know exactly where Kenny is. He's the big player. There we go. Finds that kill on a Zero. Still has a nade left. Gonna delay some more time. Scraps some nice shots on him.
Just wait.
Still has an opportunity. Yeah, if you're Pharaoh, you're gonna have to wait now. There we go. Does just that. But I love the adjustments out of TK. Now, is it too late?
We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
It all comes down to this upcoming round. Either TK force that round 11 or Red Reserve take the series. But yeah, TK, they dug themselves in a hole early on. Maybe they waited a little bit too long to make those mid-game adjustments. I mean, we're seeing the difference in their offensive rounds already. Obviously, they're playing more for that bottom mid control. He saw him. Oh, he saw him. Ah, nice shot from Pharaoh. You love to see it. First blood coming in from TK.
So there's that first blood. Nade's gonna win. Maybe they think he's on the bomb, but he gets naded. There we go. Scraps finds another kill on accuracy. Accuracy at 2-8, not having the best of game in Red Reserve. The rotation's in. Enable's not gonna know he's to his right. And there we go. After that first blood, the round just falls apart. It's all on Kenny. He has to try and stop the plant. Not able to do so. Raden's just gonna back on up. This should be it. Never mind, he does find
It's Kenny.
one.
It's Kenny. He will get taken down as Red Reserve. They do it. They take down TK in the game 5, closing out that USS Texas in what was a very close and contested series. Red Reserve, that's got to be a good feeling for them as they take down a TK who were coming into this one. They were 2-0.
Yeah, definitely so. And this is just what they wanted to do. You know, they wanted to prove a point. A scary series. You know, they were up 5-1. It goes 6-4.
Call
all this in, and realistically what can happen, the players don't have Mountain on, he can call him out, he can get the kills. Those Aqua's mid-map, Josh takes care of him with the information, and that is gonna be your game off of the 5 or 6 or 7 streaks earned by Splyce. Fantastic game number 1.
And everybody really pitched in on the side of Splyce, right? There were moments in time where we saw all of these players go on sprees and earn some streaks, specifically Bance. I mean, we were talking a bit about him earlier in the game. Double neg, wasn't having a big impact, but he turns it around and he's able to earn some streaks, some big wins by him. And, you know, look, you had a super strong start from Echo Fox, specifically Temp as well, but they just weren't able to snowball the game out of effect. What went wrong for Echo Fox in that mid to late game stage of this first hard point?
It's tough to say. I think the streaks were a huge part of it, and I think them not utilizing them effectively, obviously, was
they used to really quick.
But what I'm curious about is maybe it was the 2 ARs. Like, off the rip, it worked very well, but I didn't track Vicento nearly well enough to see how often he was switching back and forth. But if he kept the bar out for...
Right now, he's 2-6, struggling a little bit, but he's on top, and just like that, he finds a double kill with the grenade. Doubles the amount of kills he has in the game, and now, of course, you want to see him challenge here onto Vicento. Josh looking for the clean kill, doesn't get it. Pre-fire from Vicento doesn't connect, and you see Josh just laughing about it right there. Jared finding his rhythm in this, is remaining in the round, just playing for information. Saints now here, looking to pinch on it. He finds one. Temp is there to clean up the second. It's all down to Mad Cat with 20 seconds remaining. A 1v4 scenario can't make it happen here as Echo Fox hold on for a second there. It was looking like momentum was gaining on the side of Splyce, but it's Echo Fox. They tie the series up 1 map apiece. It's a solid win here on Ardennes for Search.
And again, I got to give shout out to Saints. It seems like he was the key guy in making the adjustments. It was on offense when they were going for those 3 hits down mid, where he's the guy who's like, okay, we lost 1 round because a guy killed as you. I'll lay down Crater, wait for that guy to show up, get that kill, and then it was on defense. What's the issue? Well, we get first blood, but then I keep getting picked off by the guy that's crossing over by Bell. I'll sit back you. I'll be able to mediate it well. So, again, he was the key guy for me. Saints played that. Like, it's all over the place. I guess at the moment, Splyce is on the attack. They got 2 players pushing right, 2 players pushing mid, which does mean that there is a hole open. Temp is going to be able to get through, but we've seen these kind of sneak caps before. They could still go either way because Temp's position is known, but Splyce, they're surging forward. They're not worried about getting shot in the back yet. Yeah, Temp, he's getting kills with the flag. This is huge, and he's going to have the awareness to get bans. He's getting close to streaks.
He's spotted. They know he's there.
Oh, this is it.
That's going to be the lead now for Echo Fox with a minute remaining.
There you go. Temp going huge, man. He gets the 2 kills, gets the flag pull. That's the sneak cap coming in. Splyce didn't turn around quick enough, and they had too much to deal with, so 50 seconds left. Can you pull off the miracle? They're turtled in their own base. They need a wave of kills, and then they're going to have to surge forward. And Josh might want to be that guy, but he's going to fall to Temp, and that means streaks, and this might just be our game.
At the very least, a glide bomb. Flag now pulled from Vicento. Gonna bring it right over towards Temp. Vance is in position, but Vance is looking the wrong way. The kill goes in favor of Temp, who now has streaks, calls in the glide bomb, gets the information. 1 player trailing over near Electric. Jared gets taken down. The flag was dropped momentarily, but behind enemy lines, it's Temp. He was waiting the entire time. And with 15 seconds remaining, he's just gonna call in the rest of the streaks that he has to play with. Vance, the furthest one, pushed up, peppering shots at the players coming off respawn. This flag cap should come in for Echo Fox, and that's gonna be the game. Echo Fox taking the capture flag in some crazy series of events. Temp gonna finish this one out on an 8-kill spree as they take the lead here against Splyce.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear the analysts break that one down, because, like, what do you even choose to talk about? Just in that individual game, let alone the search and destroy, let alone the hard point. Like, how many different stuff? Like, you could even just talk about the finish of, like, Temp goes on an 8 streak, goes massive, kills 2 while pulling the flag and runs it through. He gets streaks, basically wins his team the game in the end, but then Josh had some amazing plays. You could break down the play where Bance goes for the sneak cap, then pulls it across the map, and then Echo Fox goes crazy. There's an artillery and back and forth and yada, yada, yada. That's a nutty game. I will say the most important thing about that map is it was definitely Aqua that killed off streaks by Josh, and
Saints.
I'm going to win that $1.
I'm staying with Saints. Somebody out there who has a better memory than us,
and
too.
Do you know why you're
Let us
wrong?
know.
You were talking about Saints was going for the cap and he gets stopped. He had 2 flag caps.
Oh, he got the cap.
Yeah, exactly. But it was the rally cap. Exactly. Saints gets the cap. It was Aqua going for the rally. He went for the pull. He got killed. Tillery gets the kill, and the kills are going their way. But Splyce keeps spawning in the back. Mad Cat picks up 2. Now you got to flood in from rails. 10 seconds away. The contest is coming in. The nades are coming in. The flood is coming in. 2 are going to go down in favor of Echo Fox. They're inside contesting for a moment, but they're just playing for survival. Jared's playing to be sneaky. He picks up 2. Make it all 3. Now the flood isn't going to be there. You're coming down to desperation nades, but the 3-piece from Jerd is going to seal the deal. And Splyce closes this one up. In the end, they are 2 for 2 on Gibraltar today, looking clean.
You see them getting hyped up there after that map win. Jerd with the Bronze Star. It was the game-winning play when all things considered, as he finds 3 kills inside the hardpoint. Despite Splyce getting outslayed there at that hardpoint, they find a way. And where there's a will, there's a way. Splyce wind up taking it. And now it's back to back to back game 5s here on day 2 of stage 2.
And Europe is what, 2 for 2 so far, right?
Yep, Red Reserve just won their game 5 against TK. Splyce early.
Fox to make a play.
Last time this happened, Echo Fox were able to make the retake happen. All eyes now on Aqua, working towards that glide bomb. Of course, the wide open bomb site could help take out one of those defending players. Big round here as whoever wins it will put themselves on series point. And there you go. Aqua takes down Mad Cat. Is he going to use the glide bomb? Is he going to use the glide bomb? Yes, he is. But his teammates died. Commit onto the fight. Commit on the side. Someone push in. Yes, he leaves himself from the glide bomb, but it still picks up the kill on the Bance. Now 1v2. 20 seconds remaining. Aqua looking to find one more kill at least. Give yourself a tool to use in this upcoming round. Checking the bomb. Aqua's going to get pinched on in. Even though the glide bomb finds the kill, his teammates.
Splyce, Grant advances sort of by himself, and yeah, just like that, Jerd gets forced back. That allows Aqua in. Aqua's hunting for kills, and that's just not a gunfight Jerd is going to be able to win. And Saints finds Josh, and there you go. You kill Josh, you win the round. Mad Cat's going for the hero 1v4. Not going to be the case. Is this round 11? This setup. They got to make sure to play perfect, though.
And I'll tell you, Chance, there's no worse feeling in the world than getting first blooded in round 11, especially when you're Josh, the lead performer in the team, and Bance, the second one to follow up. He falls as well. Now it's down to Jerd, as well as Mad Cat, a 4v2 situation, but there's the trade. Makes it a bit more manageable on the map, but look at where the bomb is heading towards. Echo Fox vacating that A bomb site, rotating out over towards B. This is going to be a free bomb plant for them as Vicento chooses to lay it down. Let's see how Splyce decide to respond, as now it's up to them to retake it. Series point, either team, down to this.
And you got to watch Jerd. You have to watch Jerd. He made the magic happen against Evil Geniuses. He's got to make the magic happen once again. He has the help of Mad Cat. Mad Cat's the first one there, but they got to play aggressive, and they got to hit the site together, and they do not have time. They got to go. There's so many head glitches in the back of the map, and they wasted it. They're walking forward now, Jerd, for the 1v3 in 21 seconds. And is it going to happen? There is zero hope. Everyone's just posted up. They were waiting for Echo Fox to make a mistake, but the bomb was down, and they're going to fall apart. It's a tough spot to deal with, and it's tougher to handle the round.
FaZe flooding through the gates here, as we're going to see 2 players again. It's Zuma, it's attached, 3 go down, not looking good for FaZe as the 5 seconds are going to come in here. 2 and 1. Evil Genius, they do finalize map number 1. Takes a little bit longer than maybe they wanted to, but overall, a very convincing first blood now going in favor of FaZe. And this time it's all up to Assault once again.
I think the big reason why Zuma was able to do that, why he was able to push up middle of the map, well, hold on 1 second.
I don't like this.
Assault can clutch this round.
Unsure of the challenge there from what I believe was replays, but the bomb goes down and number 8, Itachi, backs off. He gets away because he's on a 4-kill streak. Be great for him to pick up the kill here. Assault trying to figure out exactly what he plans to do here. I mean, it's no easy task when there's only 20 seconds left. I think he was spotted there for a second. Yep, Attach there, just baiting out with a few bullets. Players on the flank. Attach goes down! My goodness. That is not what you want to see there.
What's up with these 1v4s today? What is going on? The bomb is
wow.
dead, and why are these teams over-peaking?
Again, I'm going to go back, and this is an incredible 1v2. You know, this is beautiful. Attach checks the bomb, and I think that's just bad timing there. Priesta.
No, but that's the thing. If Attach checks it, Priesta doesn't have to at that point. They don't have to double peek it. It only B2, and finally, EG gonna hit the outer bomb site, but a FaZe is here. They blind counter it. They're able to find 2. Attach finds a second. It's just Apathy left. And, well, he gets ripped by Attach. A great round for FaZe as they just blind counter that B strategy. 3, but the rest of FaZe have control of the bomb site, but Apathy finds another one.
Beautiful.
And another one.
Apathy there. That's his 3rd
and
kill of
another
the game.
One. Oh.
Priest is weak, though. Is anyone going to trade it? No. EG up to back down here. They've got the numbers. They want to push this to around 11. Can we just flick onto Assault very quickly, just see what he does have? Okay, so he does have the fighter pilot and artillery barrage still. Interesting.
Oh, he
bomb's
actually
gonna go
calls.
down.
Can he get out? Can Priestley get out of this? Not able to do so.
Nice. So
Tatch just has to back down because here comes number 6, that's Zuma. He should be able to get this kill. Oh my goodness, re-snaps onto Assault. There's another first blood for FaZe. No, back down.
For FaZe, and as Merc said there, back down, and he does so. You don't want to be peeking. You don't want to be making it that 3v3. EG. Oh, and that's just an unfortunate turn of events for Apathy. Now a 2v4 for EG is all in the hands of Silly and Aches. 22 seconds left. Now a 2v3.
They have no time to work with because they just waited so long for Assault with that fighter pilot. And there we go. FaZe win that round 11. A big one for them to tie this series up at 1-1.
Oh, and another very, very disappointing search and destroy for EG. Another round 11 loss for those guys. They're going to be really frustrated. They had full streaks. Of course, yes, Valkyrie streaks a little bit harder to, you know, capitalize on, but...
And here's my thinking, though. It's like if you're going to use a score streak, you have to push up the map with it.
Yeah.
Right? So, yes, they might have gotten caught out at B or middle of the map, but at least try to do something with it, right? They just...
15 seconds dwindles away. That flag is just going to be in limbo for a couple more, and it may even be put in. They're going head-to-head. Itachi's trying to do the impossible right now. Not going to happen, and we are going to see Silly try and get another flag. Doesn't matter. Third map does go in favor of EG. We'll be heading to a hard point, which, if it's any repeat of map number 1, you'll be leaning towards EG's side. I will say, and I'll hold my hands up. My prediction, stage 2, they are awful. Absolutely awful. I'm on like 2 out of 10 if this goes to EG's favor.
Whoever you pick, I'll just pick the opposite.
Yeah, just go for it. I'm about to just stop predicting.
I think Echo Fox has 15 maps with 3 matches played. I think EG has 10 maps with 2 matches played. If they go to a game 5 as well, they'll be at 50. To this Restaurant Hill, just 10 seconds needed. There's one player who went around, that was Apathy. Not a good start for FaZe Clan here in stage 2.
No, most certainly not. As the time dwindles away, we're gonna see a winery if FaZe complete this last 10 seconds. But EG, they're just gonna bomb in. They're just gonna try and get these 3 seconds.
Yeah, they're like, let's
big kill.
finish it here. Couple
Here we
of
go.
players left. Can they get it with 3 seconds? No. The contest is there. FaZe sends it to Winery, but we know that Silly still has streaks.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they were too far pushed up. That opened up the back spawns for EG. And they're aware that this could have happened.
Yeah.
Aches just gets on the hill, tries to waste time. There we go. EG takes the series 3-1.
And FaZe kind of had to invest in, obviously, that restaurant at the end. Of course, it does flip the spawns a little bit. But congratulations to EG. They close it out in Game 4. Commiserations to FaZe Clan, who not only got 3-0 swept yesterday by Team Envious, but they make it 1 map further. They lose out again. This time to EG. 2 very tough opponents, 2 North American Titans. But the whole division are Titans. You know, this is only going to get harder for them. The pressure's only going to get bigger the more they go on and the more they don't have a victory.
And I'm just